Good afternoon, and my name is Emilio Matthews, and we're doing a speech today on genetics in today's modern world. And here's my audience over there, Jordan. He's just looking off in the blue distance. And this is me again, okay? And here's my speech. And now, genetics in today's world. Does anyone know what to think when you hear the term genetics? People often hear about genetic testing and some of the benefits that can come from it, and how genetics can help us in the future. Today I'm going to give you some information on genetics and how they can benefit people. I took an anatomy class on genetics, and I like the subject, so I'm going to share with you what I've learned from that course. In today's world, scientists are always looking for ways to make humanity better. Scientists are always discovering ways for humans to live longer, become stronger, and be immune to viruses and diseases, and look younger. Genetics is one of the frontiers of modern science. If you pick up any major newspaper or magazine, chances are you'll see something related to genetics. Genetics has become the founder of cancer-causing genes, the use of gene therapy to treat diseases, or have reported hereditary influences on intelligence, personality, and sexual orientation. These findings have often significant economic and ethical implications, making the study of genetics relevant, timely, and interesting. Genetics have also helped with the regrowth of crops and the resistance to insects. Now that I've showed you a brief entry of what genetics are, I want to introduce you to what heredity has to do with genetics. Heredity has a long time been one of the most puzzling and mysterious phenomena of nature. This is because of so many sex cells, which have been the bridge across from hereditary from past between the generations, are usually invisible to the naked eye. Only after the invention of the microscope early in the 17th century, the subsequent discovery of the sex cells could essentially be hereditary be gasped. Hereditary can tell a person a lot about themselves. Our genetic makeup comes from genes we have all possessed within ourselves. Every human being inherits one set of genetic information from our parents when we are conceived. Another part of hereditary is also genetic testing. The main goal of genetic testing is to recognize the potential for a genetic condition in the early stages. This helps to lessen or even prevent a development of a certain condition. Genetic testing is a complex process, and the results depend both on a reliable laboratory procedure and accurate interpretation of results. Today, many families have genetic testings done to find specific diseases such as cystic fibrosis, Tax disease, and sickle cell traits. Some parents get a prenatal diagnosis for the risk of bearing a child with genes associated with mental retardation or physical or Down syndrome. Scientists and researchers alike have always tried to find cures for various diseases and viruses, and have studied genetic systems of bacteria and viruses and the role that it plays in human society today. Now I'll go on and tell you how genetics will help us in the future and how they're benefiting for us. Genetic research is becoming more and more beneficial to human race every day. Scientists always discovering, again, new ways to make the body better and improving. And these improvements, they can diagnose the detection of diseases. And they can also help not just from a medical standpoint, but also again from an economical standpoint, with examples of new fuel for energy fuels, monitoring and detecting pollutants, protection from biological and chemical warfare, and of course keep us safe from toxic waste. Also, genetics can help with criminal investigation. Scientists can also help farmers and agriculture and livestock breeding. As a result, humans will have disease, insect, and drought-resistant crops, be able to produce healthier and more productive animals, and of course, which in turn do nutritious produce. In conclusion, genetic research can help the human race achieve more than just a normal life. With all the medical advances every day, scientists are finding cures for diseases that decades ago were nowhere even close to being found in today's life. I believe one day the world will no longer have an epidemic of food or disease, and one day a farmer will be able to grow crops year-round so we can have our favorite fruits and vegetables even when they're not in season. Done. And that is my speech. There's my audience, and we are done.